Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a beautiful holiday season. It's been a long time since I came here and posted a video, so I'm really happy to be back today with some Sezane pieces. And I want to thank you so much for all the support in 2022. It was a really good year for me, and the channel was thriving, it's growing, and it's all thanks to you. So I'm sharing these stats because I want you guys to feel that as well, since it's not just my achievement, it's something that I really owe to you because of your support, all the comments, the subscription, the likes, and all the interaction. I really appreciate that. I really hope you guys like this new video. So before we get into this, I wanted to say, well, first of all, what I'm wearing, because this is a piece that it's a huge hype, and this is how I actually got to know Sezane. It's the berry jumper, and they discontinued that berry jumper, I think in 2018, but now it's back, and I'm actually linking all below. Some of the colors are already sold out, but I'm sure you can still find in some sizes, and I'm sure that soon they will be releasing amazing colors. So this one is from a while ago. I actually got in the pre-loved market, but I will talk about berry jumper in the next video, not today. And the next thing that I wanted to mention is that I have now a new background because this is my new wardrobe, and I'm so excited to actually have a place for all my clothes. Not all, but most of them. And I'm working on this and making sure that I have a place for everything so I can find everything that I have. And that will be a video as well because some of you asked to see my knitwear collection, so I'm going to be sharing that. I'm just working on organizing all this stuff to make sure it looks really nice and neat for all of you. And the last thing is the Mederick Coat. I will be reviewing Mederick Coat along with the curated coat, and not quite a comparison, but I do want to show side by side so you guys can see the differences between them and choose what's right for you. So my question is, which one would you like to see first? Do you want to see the berry jumper compared to the Gaspar jumper, which are very similar, just a different neckline? Would you like to see the Mederick Coat and the curated coat together, or would you like to see a walkthrough? I won't say I walk through my entire closet because it's going mostly to be my knitwear collection, and I'm also sharing how I take care of them, how I wash them. So I think it's going to be a cool video. Let me know which one you would like to see first, and I'm definitely going to make sure next week we have one of those for you. So now we can get into this. The first piece that I'm reviewing is the Bettany jumper, Bettany Cardigan, which is my favorite from this entire purchase. I love the Bettany Cardigan. I have one in navy, and I have tried on the rosewood and the bright blue as well, so you guys can see some of those mod shots. I have lots of videos on Sezane pieces and also the Bettany Cardigan. So this one I got in size small, which is my usual size, but the navy I have is actually extra small because it runs slightly larger than these. So I love the size. I think it's perfectly cropped. It doesn't feel too short in my opinion. It doesn't feel too long. I'm 5'5". I have all my measurements down below if you guys want to see. And it's a very comfortable sweater as well. This is 100% merino wool. I do not feel any itch on this one. Maybe if you're very sensitive, you can feel like on a scale from 0 to 10, you can feel like a 1, but I really don't feel anything at all. And I just love how it's constructed. It has this, you know, kind of boxy square thing with it. It's not structured. It's something with the Bettany that no other knit has. I just love it. And I think it can be, you know, dressed up or down, which is definitely a plus. I love the fact that you can unroll the sleeves. It comes like this, you will see on the mod shots. And you can just make it longer if you want, or you can simply keep as it is. I like to wear as is because it doesn't feel too short for me, but I like the option of changing it. This color is everything. Every time I saw the mocha one, I think called hazelnut maybe, it looks like this color of my berry, but it just felt like too much. But I always wanted a camel color or something more neutral. And they finally released this one. I think this color is just perfection. It's going to go so well with most of my wardrobe. So I'm really excited about this one. It is warm enough, but it's not too warm that you cannot wear like in the office or you know, indoors. I think it's a beautiful piece. And I love the fact that it's versatile. You can easily wear this as a cardigan and open the buttons. Just wear a dress underneath or a top. Or you can wear it as a sweater, which is my favorite way. I love to wear this with the buttons closed because I think it's a beautiful piece like that. I love it. I love it. The other thing is you can probably tuck it in too, but I don't feel the need to do with that because it's already cropped and it's already really flattering. I do tuck in pretty much all my sweaters, but this one I don't feel the need to do it because it's already cropped. So the next one is Betty's sister, Bethany, and it is a beautiful cardigan as well. This color you can see on the mud shots, it really isn't for me. It's not my color palette, but I still wanted to try because I know some of you don't have a store nearby and I thought this would be really helpful. So that blue is gorgeous, but I don't think this is great for people with warm undertone. I feel like if you have a cool undertone, it doesn't matter if you have a dark skin or medium skin or light, like fair skin, everything will work as long as it's cool tone, like a cool undertone. Do you know what I mean? It really crashes like with my skin. I just don't like that on me. But it's a beautiful cardigan. So very similar to Betty. It has the same cut if you look at it. The main difference I would say is the color, of course, because it has this embroidery here and it's a more massive color compared to Betty. If you look at both, you can definitely see this. The other difference is that this one is a lot longer, so it makes it a lot harder for me to wear because I would have to tuck in, and I don't feel like this structured fabric is great for tucking in. You can see that I did tuck in and it looks fine, but it's just not my favorite way. So I love the cardigan. This one is also size small, just so you know, and the composition is the same, 100% merino wool. This one has the embroidery, so definitely a very special piece. It also has on the buttons, and they have this in black and white. So I really like it. I think it's beautiful. I am not keeping this one because I actually bought both of them to decide which one to keep, and I'm just so in love with this Betty that I won't even think about it. It's just beautiful. It goes with everything that I have, and the blue would just be a little bit tricky for me to wear with most of my wardrobe. Other than that, I think it's amazing. I love the fit. This one does not have the rolled sleeves, so it's just as is. It does feel a little bit too short for me, but I wouldn't wear a medium because I think the medium would be too loose in other parts. So I would say stick to your usual size and it should be fine. Now the next piece is the Christie Jacket. This one I really love and I really wanted to review because it's just so chic, so elegant, effortless. I think it's a jacket or a blazer that just works with so many pieces. And they have a matching pair of pants, which I didn't get because it just felt like too much for me. I wouldn't wear this as a set all the time. It would be something that I would wear once in a while, and I really don't want to get pieces that I don't get the most wear of it. But the jacket felt really versatile because I can wear this dressed up or down. I can easily pair this with shorts, skirts, jeans for a more casual look, but I can also wear this with something black or like a dress, a fancier handbag or heels, and it's going to look fantastic. So I love the Christie Jacket. Just so you guys know, I'm wearing my usual size, which is 36 or size 4 US. I do feel like the shoulders could have been a bit bigger, but I do have broad shoulders, so I wouldn't size up because I think the shoulders would be perfect, but then the rest of the jacket would just be too loose and I don't like the idea. So I like the size. I think it's fine. There's one thing about Christie Jacket that bothers me, but this is really personal. It's all about my body type, which is this, the fact that the shoulders will be narrow compared to the hips. So it kind of does that on me, like a trapeze shape. And this isn't great for my body type because I am hourglass, and because I have large hips, it just emphasizes my hips. So the feeling is that my shoulders get like this and then it keeps going like bigger. So I don't love that about it, but I think this only shows if I close like completely the jacket. If it's open, it just looks fine. And normally I wear my blazers, my jackets and coats all open anyways. So the color is fantastic. I love this color so much. That was the main reason I got this one. I actually tried Christie Jacket before. Just so you guys know, I have a video on the camel collar and a couple of others if I'm not wrong. So I will try to link it here if you guys want to see other mod shots. But this one is just such a beautiful color. That velvet is really pretty. And I don't think it's mostly a winter jacket. I think you can easily wear this in the spring or in the fall, even in the summer, like night that's cooler, you could easily wear this. It's not too hot. It is completely lined, and the main material is 100% cotton. So when you touch the velvet, you feel it's really comfortable, because sometimes velvet can be all in polyester and it just doesn't have a good feeling. It just gives me like a really weird feeling on my hand, like when I touch it. I can't really explain, but yeah, this one is really comfortable, like when you touch it. I really don't see anything bad about it. I heard some people saying that the jacket was marking on the sleeves, like when you bend your arm, but I do feel like this is not really about that jacket in particular. I feel like whenever you pull up the sleeves of any jacket, it just starts to mark right away. So it's not something that I would be concerned about. I just really like it. I love the jacket. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm still debating whether I'm going to keep it or not, because I want to make sure I'm going to wear this enough. And I have to try that with more pieces to make sure. And the next one is the Angelita Dress. This beautiful sweater dress here with this gorgeous collar, and collar. Those are two words that are really hard for me to pronounce, like collar and collar. It just sounds the same to me, but I think you know what I mean. The Angelita dress is beautiful. It's kind of a sister or cousin of Angie jumper, and the Angie looks like this. I'm going to share mod shots so you can see. It's the same construction, the same cut, but of course this one is a dress. So beautiful composition. I think the color is stunning. Love, love, love. It does have a little bit of itch, so if you're sensitive to it, you might feel. This one has mohair, so that's probably why. It comes with a spare button, just so you know. It's 33% kid mohair, 33% wool, 28% polyamide, and 6% elastane. So it's flattering. Just keep in mind that if you have large hips and a small waist, you might need a belt, or it won't be that flattering. You can see on me that it's okay, but it's not the best way, for me to wear a dress. I think dresses for me are kind of tricky, and sweater dresses are even trickier because of my body type. I have a small waist compared to my hips, so if you have more of a straight figure, I think this will be more flattering than people with lots of curves. In terms of length, I do feel like it's too short, but this is personal. You might like it. And one thing that's important to mention is if you're 5'5" like me, 1 meter and 66 centimeters, and you don't have large hips, this would definitely be longer on you. What's happening here is that because I have large hips, the knit just hugs my hips and it kind of makes it shorter. But if you're more of a straight figure, I think it should be completely fine. I don't think the length will be that short. But again, this is really personal, so it's kind of hard for me to tell if it's too short or not. I do feel like it's too short, but you might like it. So it's comfortable. It does have this itch that I mentioned, but it doesn't bother me that much. But if you're sensitive to it, I would just pass because you were definitely going to feel it. I like the sleeves, love the color, love the composition, everything about it. It's just not going to be the most versatile piece on my wardrobe, so I don't think I'm keeping this one. Just so you know, they have this in dark gray, like a charcoal. It's so pretty. I was debating between the green and the gray, but I decided to go with the green. I don't know why. I just felt like it was so pretty, and it's actually the same color of my Sezane sweater. Like, it's almost like they use the same thread, like the same knit. The Sezane is really pretty, but it's even itchier. Like, this one's crazy itchy, and I love it. But yeah, so just so you know, in case you were wondering, this is small, my usual size. So I hope you guys like this video. Again, let me know in the comments below which one you would like to see next. If you want me to review the berry jumpers that I'm getting, I got one in, well, I won't tell you because I want it to be a surprise. So I got the berry jumper, and I will be reviewing, comparing it with the Gaspar jumper. Let me know if you'd like to see that next. or if you want to see the Mederick Coat, comparing it to the curated coat. Won't be quite a comparison because I think they're both amazing coats, but I do want to show you side by side so you can see what's better for you. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, follow me on Instagram, Mila in New York. I would love to see you guys there. I try to post everything that I get from Sezane and other brands, as well as styling outfits. So if you like that kind of content, I'll be there for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!